All right, so Dragonshire are all about the 4-1. Commonly, we see the global heroes get prioritized every once in a while. We even see, well, I guess it's going to be a Malfurion ban here, trying to force out okay, it's going to be Tassin, our double support ban. Started the draft very quick. Oh, good call, as I don't change scenes.
Okay, so the team names are correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Falstad or Dahaka, somewhere in this first rotation, one of those heroes is going to be picked up. And if you're I Like Your Smile, you have to find some way to get an advantage early in the draft and then draft around that. And whether that is through Falstad or Dahaka, Tassadar banned out, Malfurion banned out. Dahaka's such a strong solo laner. If you're not going to go that, then go something like Ragnaros. He can still fit that solo laner role, but also fit into your comp. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, he's just so good on this map too. He's got all the options. You mentioned the quick clear. He can
they take them both.
Yeah, that's dirty. They knew what they were doing.
This is bad, man.
My question is...
so here's Ragnaros is okay. Ragnaros can hold his own, but you lose the late game advantages without having a global. I really doubt we'll see Brightwing. Brightwing has really fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
Can they execute a variant comp right now with this Ragnaros?
That's what I want to see. I want to see like variant ETC, or just ban the ETC and have that prominence. I actually think variant ETC would be really interesting here, though. Or variant Rhaegar, excuse me.
Rhaegar would probably be a really smart pickup right now, but they really need to concentrate. Obviously, Ragnaros is going to be their solo laner. Vala ETC, I think, is a really strong pickup. Vala, again, her potential is high, but what we've been seeing out of her lately has actually been pretty insignificant in terms of value coming out of the game.
I'm just trying to go through all the ranged assassins and say, why Vala right now, though? You know, you think of Li Ming, you think of Jaina. Jaina's amazing on this map. I mean, I love Vala as much as the next guy, but...
Yeah, I think right now, especially if you're on the side of Team Typhoon, Jaina is a little bit scary, especially if we talk about 4-man rotations between that middle area with ETC, the blow-up potential. It's not terribly scary because you can kind of counteract that. Falstad obviously has a good escape mechanism with his barrel roll, but I think we're definitely going to be seeing Seasoned Marksman Falstad really will do well in the lanes. Varian ban, there's just so much on the board here for Team Typhoon. Ragnaros, right? Not Ragnaros, Rhaegar.
Yeah, Rhaegar seems like a must at this point. He is the go-to support. And honestly, we've seen a lot of success with Zarya on this map because you can maintain that energy very well. Dahaka, he's not necessarily like the best solo front laner, but Zarya with Expulsion Zone, with the additional sustain of the bubbles, can work very well with him.
I gotta wonder, maybe they banned out Li Ming, Zeratul. I'm thinking Li Ming. They banned out Zeratul so that you don't get the harassment on Falstad. He might have barrel roll, but that doesn't do anything against Vorpal, and then his level 7 as well. But Li Ming is a potential pickup if they want to go double backline, which we've seen a lot of tonight. It also deals really well with ETC, forces the stage dive, which could be their potential global. Johanna fits very well in the 4-man. They like this Johanna Kharazim. No Rhaegar.
I mean, Chef is feeling the Kharazim, I guess.
Johanna does really well against ETC because of the Iron Skin Condemned to interrupt Mosh Pit. Gust is going to be there, so it's not as big a threat, right? So you can feel a little bit safer with Kharazim being picked up.
All right, well. Uther's a hero that I think could actually work here. Just because it gives you more lockdown in the rotation. But we see, Dignitas the only team we've seen play Uther in the Pro Division? I think they have one game
No,
against Uther.
no, there's been some teams that have tried it and failed pretty miserably.
Okay.
It's scary bad.
They're going
Tyrande, Ariel.
Ariel. I mean, so it's kind of what I was thinking. Another stun via a support that Tyrande provides. Ariel does have Detainment Strike also for more CC for a scary 4-man rotate. Tyrande in the past did see a lot of success in these kind of situations, but I don't think I like the Ariel Tyrande.
Think about this though, Jake. Karazim, no cleanse.
That's actually true. I mean, but
So
again, that's like the same logic I was going for with the Uther. I just don't know if the Ariel.
I mean, the thing is, you can at least build Tyrande for damage. You can apply the Hunter's Mark. Vala can get good follow up. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll see a proper build there. But it's all going to rely basically on ETC Tyrande. The 4-man at the bottom, how well they can execute. Johanna has Iron Skin, so the minute ETC begins to power slide, you can pop that. That's not a threat. So picking off a warrior in the early game is actually a huge threat. So what do you do when that's a threat? You just throw something on that says, actually, you don't do any damage right now because I've got Medivh.
I love that. I think that's super smart, and that's why these blow up comps are hard to execute. It's not saying that it can't work here because the power slide, Hunter's Mark, Lunar Flare combo is great. But do you have to go into a Hungering Arrow build to make this sufficient damage in this rotate early game?
I don't think so. It is as appealing as it might sound. I think you just miss out so much. Their wave clear now is pretty bad. And it's really going to... Vala gets a boost at 4 because of the multi-shot, but Tyrande doesn't do very good wave clear. ETC doesn't do very good wave clear. Ariel throws a couple ribbons out that kind of tickles the minions. So you're definitely going to have to rely on Vala, and then they're going to have to split somebody over mid to be able to clear that. And again, it's all about wave clear. And right now, Team Typhoon has that, plus they have a solid comp. I was looking at that last pick. It had to be Zarya or Medivh for that shield because you're going Karazim and you need the protection. Obviously, Zarya would put you in a very precarious spot with the shielding and triple warrior. So Medivh, man, that's a beautiful pickup right there.
Really smart. I mean, gives them, like you said, the response for the blow up, the vision, all of the options. And it also means that their team has 2 birds, and they're going to be such good friends.
A griffin and a duck.
Wait, that's a duck?
Yeah, you didn't know they changed the model for the game?
Battle commencing in
Jake, come on, man. You know it's not a duck.
I can't tell crows and ravens apart, so I call them cravens. I see one. I look at that craven. Everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, well, I don't know if it's a crow or a raven. It's just a craven. Oh, there's another one. There's an owl. Oh my goodness, so many birds.
Good thing is we are seeing Block Party picked up for ETC. That'll be pretty valuable, especially against the Falstad Season Marksman build and Iron Fist Karazim. They'll have to wait. Again, so often when you have Karazim comps, they're so reliant on Master's Touch getting value.
It's true, and it's like a 100% pick rate, I believe. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. I am a little okay. So like when you go for Ranger's Mark, you're giving yourself the opportunity to get these blow-ups more frequently. However, Dragonshire is a map that tends to go relatively late because of just the nature of the map where you're always on top of each other. It's pretty common to go to 20 minutes. And when you are in a 4-man roam and you can soak 2 lanes of experience, I feel that going Season Marksman on Tyrande nets itself incredible value in the late game.
I 100% agree with you that anything other than Hunter's Mark would probably be good there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible talent, but it's just Season Marksman would get so much here. The auto tech Tyrande build is very much viable. We used to see it used by players like Joe Pro a lot. Joyce though, he's dead.
All right, instant push bottom. I like that. They got to back off a little bit. They are capturing the bottom shrine, but they're giving up top lane soak, which is going to be the bigger deal. They didn't get a whole lot of value out of the bottom, but Trap Queen just kind of staying on the bottom. They're giving up a lot of ammo. This could potentially come back to bite them if they don't play this rotation correctly.
That's true, but they're just respecting the power of that 4-man rotate. They don't really need to combat it right away. Medivh, will he get out of here? Yeah, he's at the portal. Not able to take control of that shrine, though, unfortunately. They would have had a dragon otherwise.
Yeah, Dahaka's already going back. He's going to be able to brush Stalker to the top, not miss a beat there. And again, the rotations will eventually win out, I think, on the side of Team Typhoon. Again, the pick potential, especially when you have Medivh.
Oh my goodness. That was deadly. Big boomerang going through, or hammerang from the fall set after that condemn connected. Picking up just the 1 kill, but so much damage in the middle of it.
Yeah, the 2 picks right now are just really tough to deal with, and they're just having so much trouble. One, get in the rotation. It's just the hardest thing that they're having right now is rotating, and they are not executing it well.
Well, Supreme Force with Entertainment Strike opening up a Trap Queen. That is a 1v1 that Trap Queen would win, though. He's not sure where everyone else is. He's being a little cautious here, just getting the clear on.
Hero slain.
And Rag gets picked off here in the top as Falsehead rotates up. Tours.
Yeah, there's the power slide. There's going to be no follow-up here, and there's no way you kill Karazim or Johanna. Again, the Tyrande thought is nice in theory until Medivh gets put into the equation. They're going to try and disrupt this. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Dahaka come in.
He's got a nice safe power slide at least. Can he get the Sirius? No, the Owl actually drops to use the power slide to go in. That's very risky. Amon is going to go down here.
Yeah, somebody dies there. I don't know. He committed when you just, a 3-minute DK Jake is not that scary. Ariel's not even there.
Feels bad, man. Full level lead. Dragons got about 40 seconds left, but it's like you said, these dragons, they're made out of paper mache. They just kind of fall apart. They charge forward, and they just start breaking apart from the wind force itself. And yeah, the wall's down. They might get 1 more tower. That's about it.
Listen, Johanna's on the front line with Reinforce, which is basically block. And you've now committed to Creed of the Hunter as Vala. Your wave clear, instead of going into multi-shot, which is the only way you can significantly clear a wave with this comp, they now don't have it. I mean, I'm watching them clear the waves, and they are single attacking minions. Look how long it takes them to clear.
Yeah, I mean, that's such an important part of four-man rotates. When you're doing the 4-man between 2 lanes, being able to blow up your opponent hero is great, but it's also efficiently clearing lanes to give yourself the advantage on the rotate. You want to be more quick in doing it. You want to be more efficient in doing it. You want to be able to find those opportunities, and if it takes you a while to clear the waves, the threat of this 6-second cooldown reduction on, with Ranger's Mark is negligible. Like, actually, your threat in general is negligible, and they're going to get this camp stolen from them, too.
Yeah, Dahaka came in. They've got the tongue. There's the barrel roll in, and A-Man is going to go down. The stun lands on the 2 people, but it's not enough. Just like that, they just walk in, bully it off. The minion waves, which are still being pushed into the bottom, have taken down most of that wall. And now you have a camp storm from you. Look at this. Falstead. I've got, you use 1 global to go bottom, use the other global to go top. Never, ever miss a wave. It's just such good execution.
Yeah, you got the yin, you got the yang, you got the harmony with this team.
Ooh, Dahaka is starting to rotate up. I think Ragnaros is like, wait a minute, please don't step out, Juice.
He heard the Jurassic Park sound effects.
No, he walked up there. He didn't brush up.
Okay.
He walked up there. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
He's playing safe. And Falstead no longer in position. Beautiful scouting meteor to reveal the location of Mist. Level 10 is almost here, however, on the side of Team Typhoon.
Mist is like, I'm not taking the bait. Well, this is how you should have... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Gust might need to be used here. It's going to push them back into the wall. Kyron still has that power slide still, I believe, but Juice not so lucky. Body blocks from Shep are going to be enough, it looks like, an A, man. A-man. He's dead.
Once you work your way through A-man, is there a B-man for a backup?
No, man, it's like Jim Raynor. He goes, hey, man, or something like that.
Remind me to send an email to Blizzard to not hire you as a voice actor.
Dragon.
Oh no!
Oh,
Arnie went up to use her searing light at 1 to interrupt and completely missed.
and then she got turned into a sheep though, so it was worth it. Polybomb is a very short cooldown, however.
Season marksman is halfway done.
Yeah, imagine if Tyrande had it.
Oh no.
Sirius gonna look to punt. no one as he just meanders on down and then starts smacking this fort. Rag, no.
10 is here. They can turn on this if they want.
I mean, Self Smash is going to be so important to them, but Rag's back in face. Starfall does give them a lot of control. I like Starfall a lot here. I think that's an essential.
Let's see.
There is
Dragonite being poked down.
It's just about expired anyway, so. How's that Master's Touch doing?
It is about halfway done.
Not bad.
I think it's about one shot from halfway, so I guess I could actually tab it. Creed of the Hunter almost done. Sulfurous Hungers for Ragnaros is done, and Catching Fire about 3/4 of the way done. So
Not
questing
bad.
talents are excelling on this map so far.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the maps where it's you're getting so many minions killed between two lanes when you're rotating. You're getting so many globes as a result also. I think quest talents do progress quite probably faster than any other map here. Maybe Braxis if you're min-maxing with globes. I don't know.
13 talent online for Team Typhoon, and they really don't have to do anything. Dahaka is actually alone in the top lane pushing in, and there's nothing anybody is doing.
Dude, he's just
There's an entire camp.
Yeah, and they're trying to keep them aggroed here and just denying them to push into Dahaka, who does rotate in for the fight. He did go a little bit too far south though, so not able to catch anyone off guard. He's just going to start pushing with these giants, as these guys are an immediate threat also.
These are games that you dream of when you're Dahaka. He's going to rotate down. They're going to get the camp bottom. This is going to threaten the bottom lane that's going to push this out. And this is what happens, okay? They're 13 to 11, or talent tier-wise. They're 13 to 11. They'll clear this out. Bottom lane will be pushed up so far. There's no way they contest the bottom. They send the global to the top. The fight will happen around the middle if they so choose it, but it should be another DK coming pretty soon and pretty easy. Unless they opt to push this in, which they are posturing to push right now. See if they can bait out the stage dive from ETZ. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but is it enough? If they can get a big stage dive with the Starfall, you know, maybe Starfall goes out first, slows them down, stage dive gets the impact if they can coordinate it well. It definitely could set them up nicely for a fight. The Haka is going to top to give that global option for them against the ETC and push out that night camp. There is the stage dive doing absolutely nothing except conceding their top lane, but the Haka did come down as well.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing is he obviously wanted to get it out of there. The minute you have the 4v5, it's much more appealing to stage dive in. The problem is Falside's going to fly top. Yeah, there he goes. And that's it. There it is. Use the globals, grab shrines. There's no way they can defend bottom. Ariel is down there. It's a 4v4 mid, or actually a 3v4. But this is on their terms. But that actually took a while. If they don't push in the bottom there, obviously they wanted to bait stage dive out. But if they don't push in the bottom there, that should have been a Dragon Knight.
ETC could stall it out technically. I don't know how safely. Though.
Oh, they can now, yeah, because they've now pushed back middle. That took so long.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, the problem is 16's almost here, so you're just going to see a safe posture from Team Typhoon. Getting an update on the quest talents once more. Master's Touch hasn't really progressed too much as we've just had the bird life. He's been a scout for the team, flying around, keeping tabs onto the side of I Like Your Smile, not throwing out too many Qs. Good stun or stall here from Joyce. Lunar Flare has been thrown out, but now Joyce rotates through 3 members and will need the stage dive for additional support as they're looking for the team fight. It's a little bit sloppy of a start here on both sides, I'd say. I don't think anyone's going to die. Oh, drag, just kidding.
Chris Lee just was used a little bit early, but Starfall is there. The stun on to Johan on the backside, and on the front, Dahaka goes down. And that's not going to be the only one. The DePalm is there.
Anti-synergy.
Almost ruined that, though, Jake.
Yeah. Self Smash really, that's what they need. They need those blow-ups, and Self Smash did find that kill that they were so hungry for. But 16 has now been locked in, but that was a crucial fight to get a win before 16 was on the table. Unfortunately for them, however, they're still quite far away. March does dodge the Lunar Flare. Shield comes from the Medivh, and they are sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, not too bad at all. That He actually got lucky there because he went to barrel roll and the face melt. She was like, nope.
Yeah, kept it in place.
I mean, that was actually really well done by I Like Your Smile, but now they find themselves down a talent tier. So we'll see how aggressive Team Typhoon wants to be and see if they want to grab this next Dragonite. As this actually looks like it's going to be a free channel.
Oh, the owl. I don't know if that stopped it. I think the bottom shrine did get taken just before the owl connected. But it was very close. They still have a bit of a window before their 16 though. ETC
Oh my.
does have stage dive. I think he needs it now. Oh, Crystal Aegis to keep leaving Ariel alive for the time being. Big shield from that Medivh, but the blow-up is going in onto Dahaka. He burrows to deny himself the palm. Oh, no. And this is going to stay alive, though. They did end up losing Johanna.
Hold a power slide over onto Medivh. He does have the force there. They're continuing to put pressure as ETC's walking away. But Bala goes down. Can they get more? As Juice has that vulnerability on him, and Mist is going in, getting the kills and helping to contribute. As that is all of a sudden a turnaround, Jake. That was totally unexpected.
Yeah, they really turned that so quick. I mean, yeah, it was 1-1, Johanna and Ariel, but I thought that fight was looking pretty okay on the side of I Like Your Smile, but the 16 advantage proved to be a little bit too much. They lost several more. Amon does get the doubles. Oh, not the double interrupt. The owl just moments too late.
All right, well, here's the Dragonite. They still have a 2.5 level lead. 16 should be here for I Like Your Smile momentarily, but the keep should be threatened. They should be able to defend against this. There's not a huge minion wave. If they play it right, they should be able to defend. They still have Molten Core, which they could easily use right now and buy themselves a little bit of time, but they're opting not to. This is prime opportunity for Molten Core.
Yeah, they're holding on to it.
He'll give up the wall, and that's it. Master's touch is done now, by the way.
Yes, there was actually a big part of that last fight as to why they were able to win it so handily. In the middle of the fight, I believe. The damage from Medivh really becomes a different beast. All right, Mist is taking heavy damage as the dragon can get one punch out and remove the Molten Core, but he's more or less lost his dragon. Can they find the kill? Sirius is stepping forward. Starfall in a great position as the stage dive comes in onto March, forcing out that barrel roll. We do see the portal put down to allow Johanna to get away from the Sulfurious Smash. Shep expects it and manages to dodge, but they are on the full-on retreat.
They are. They're trying to get away rapidly right now. The portal will expedite things as they are able to walk away. And that could have been a lot worse. Yeah. As I Like Your Smile was able to defend their keep. Tahaka instantly goes to the top to defend that, minion wave, get a little bit of experience. They're going to have 20 online very soon.
Yeah, the additional soak from the globals has been a huge part of that too, and you know, Dahaka getting 2 lanes of HP just like that. They match the Merc camps. Sure, theirs gets cleaned up quickly, but they just want 20. All they care about right now.
I like the decision there. I Like Your Smile. Recognize that Dahaka had already used Brush Stalker to instantly go top, so they had the invade. They weren't able to steal the camp, but definitely threatened it. Now they're going to try and make up a little bit of experience here, but 20 going to be online very, very soon. That's scary.
Yeah, with Mist being, you know, uncontested, like they're trading fourth right now. So yes, that's going to give the equal amount of XP to I Like Your Smile, except for the fact that they're not searching that additional lane. Black Shield into Haka with the Brush Trucker down the Gust, force them all back, and the Polybomb is disastrous here. They are dropping like flies. Just Kyros there on the backside as ETC. There's nothing he can do by himself.
That is what you call GG. Because they're going to walk up. Core's already taken some damage. They'll have a full 30 seconds before 4 of the members are up. And
what's that?
March they hit 20
tower,
like,
got the
guys.
deep shield, and barrel rolled away to swap aggro. Keep playing, I guess, to make sure to zip through it. And the portal to leap forward into the core to end things quickly. Stage dive in. Chef is quite low, but has calm when he decides he needs it. Oh, GG.
Very well done there by Team Typhoon. That last fight, they hit 20 and they're like, let's go in. Time to do it. And they did it, man. That was very well done. Team Typhoon.